Alrighty, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Sneed here, and today we got preseason week 1 of my Madden franchise rebuild. We're doing the Las Vegas Raiders. Obviously, I'm a big Raider fan, Raider Nation till I die. But this is kind of what it's going to be. We're going to try to do a fairly simulation one, realistic one. We're going to sim all the games. Today's video will just be the preseason. Nothing too crazy. I don't know what you guys usually expect from a franchise rebuild. I've never done one before, but we're not going to be out here, trading for, Patrick Mahomes. We're not going to go after stud young receivers, running backs. If something makes sense, we will put them on the trade block. We will go after players. But if it doesn't make sense, or if I feel like, why would they trade for it? I'm not going to try to do that. I could go out and try to get Jamar Chase. I probably could pull that off with how Madden logic works on trade, but we're going to try to avoid that. So we're going to go right over to the roster. We're not going to adjust. Well, here's kind of what the lineup is. We haven't messed with any of this yet. Obviously, we have some studs here with Devontae Adams, Josh Jacobs, Derek Carr, Renfro. And then we kind of have Cole Miller and Darren Waller are the foundation to the team. But other than that, we have a lot of questions on the line. Brandon Parker cannot be our right tackle starter. Leatherwood at 71 for guard. We'll have to see how he goes. We got some rookies in here that can that will grow from experience. So we'll try that. But Kenyan Drake is a big, do we keep him? He has a price tag. He's a free agent next season. Do we re-sign him for the contract he wants? I don't think so. So we're probably going to put him on the trade block. Defensive starters. I mean, we have some studs over here. Obviously, for some reason, how the lineup is, left outside linebacker and right outside linebacker are Chris Jones and Crosby. We will be going through the lineup, adjusting this when the time is right. We have a young core of Rock Sin, Mullins, and Hobbs where I want to build around. I'm going to butcher names. Please bear with me. I'm just bad with names. And then special teams, obviously, we're not going nowhere with these guys. But let's get to the actual lineup. We're at 73 out of the 75, so we probably will not be making cuts. But here are some players that I'm going to focus on building around. We'll go Derek Carr's our guy. No doubt about it. 31 years old, and I don't know how this game works exactly. I haven't been in franchise yet, but let's look at overview. We are going free with this too. No script, no nothing. Whatever comes to my head comes to my head. Whatever I'm going to say, I'm going to butcher it, whatever. So his cap hit for 34, 43, 43, which isn't that bad. We have a lot of cap space to go. What I'm worried about is Devontae Adams' contract. Halfback, like I said, we have some players that are definitely not going to make the roster. Obviously. I'm in control of all cuts. With Kenyan Drake, like I said, he is a little older. We have Zamir White, rookie, probably going to get the burn. We have some other players. We don't know exactly where we're going, but right now we are going to add Kenyan Drake to the trade block. Unfortunately, I don't see him in my future on the team. I think that he will be an asset to somebody else. I think he'll bring in a little trade value, but nothing too crazy. Sorry, I didn't mean to back out of this. We'll go fullback. I plan on upgrading fullback. He just doesn't do it for me. One thing we're not going to do is week 1 of free agency. We're not going to do that because Odell's out there. Sue's out there. There's big-time players out there that we could just go scoop and grab and improve our team. But we want to sim in at least 1 week, and then we'll go look at free agency, see how we do. We're obviously going to build around Devontae Adams and Hunter Renfro here. These are the 2 pillar stones of my offense and of the future. Obviously, abilities. We will go look at, stats and contract. Obviously, he's going to be big numbers. So 30, 21, 40, and 40. So when we get to year 24, 25, it could be rough out here for our cap situation. But we got to make smart financial decisions, keep who we can, and cut who we won't. Darren Waller, obviously, he's not up for a contract in Madden. But in real life, we need to get the job done. Please. But other than that, let's go through it. Tight ends, we're probably going to keep 3. Probably these 3, to be honest with you. But left tackle, solid. So basically, from guard to right tackle, we need a revamp. I don't know why we gave Brandon Parker that kind of money, so we may have to go with him. Leatherwood is obviously going to be our starter. They're young, but they're just not good. So if we got to improve, we got to improve. Left end, we're going to, off camera, I'm going to do this probably between preseason and week one and the next video, whatever. We are going to fix this up. We're going to get Max Crosby and Chandler Jones on the line. Obviously, the team runs a 3-4 and a 4-3, but since it's, I think, a base 3-4, they have them at linebacker. So don't really pay attention to these guys because it's going to be Crosby and Chandler Jones. D tackle, Hankins, 74 overall, high strength. The moves are kind of terrible, but his strength is very high. Let's see if I can find it. I'm probably just missing it. Okay, I'm just missing it. Oh, SA. Oh, that's stamina. Whoopsie. Stamina's kind of low. I don't know where it's strength. It's right here. 90 strength and 89 awareness. He can get to, he can bulldoze people. He's just lacking in other places. We got the young rook behind him. So obviously, Crosby's the right end. So Kuntz has been balling out in real life, but does he fit the Madden scheme? My son's about to come join me up here. So this is what the issue is. We have players that are outside linebackers and middle linebackers, all at middle linebacker. So we're going to move Divine Diablo to right outside linebacker, or Jayon Brown to one of the linebackers. And then Clint Farrell, maybe he could do a right outside linebacker for us, but if we move everyone, Perriman, if everyone gets a spot, we should be all right at linebacker. I don't know. And then safety, we're pretty locked up. Jonathan Abrams on his rookie deal, so we don't have to make we didn't pick up his fifth-year option, so I'm going to have to resign him and see how much he wants. But then obviously, kicker, punter, we're solid. Draft picks, we have a first, second, third, fourth, 2 fifths, and a 6. We've got a lot to work with. Obviously, since when we traded for Devontae Adams, we used current picks, so that was good for me and my franchise. So we're going to go weekly strategy. This is preseason week 1. We're not going to make no roster cuts. So we're just going to go just what it is, actually. We're just going to go advance. And then I don't exactly know. Bear with me here real quick because I don't exactly know if I got a simulating training. So we'll see what happens. I don't exactly know how training works this year. I think this is just for the boost, right? I don't know. We'll have to look more into that. First time doing this, so bear with me here. We can upgrade players. We're not going to upgrade players weekly. Not as it matters. We're going to save him. So we're going to go into this, the first advanced week. Let's go to next week. Preseason week 1. Let's see what we come away with. The sliders aren't updated. It would not let me import sliders for some reason, so it is what it is. So how did we do? Let's go schedule maybe,
work that out,
and then box score, team schedule. There's probably easier ways to do this. I will be looking into it. So we blew them out, which is a good sign from the players who all started here. So Derek Carr got some burn. Derek Carr threw an interception. You don't like to see that, but didn't get sacked. Looks like he probably only played 1 drive. Nick Mullins came in with 4 passing tutties. Stidham's out here not doing well, it looks like. So Kenyan Drake got some burn, 12 carries, 52. We're going to have to make sure we get Zamir White in here a little more. I got to go through and look at it. Tyron Johnson, 8 catches, 89 yards.
like 20 minutes.
Foster Monroe, see, he's proven he was on the block, but he's our burner. He's the 93 speed wide receiver at 6'1". Okay, T. Billy. Blocking, whatever. So defense, tackles. Who all got the sacks here? Just some dogs got some sacks. And we didn't get no interceptions, which is fine. Kick return game. Zamir White put some burners on, it looks like. 20. Okay. So that's what we like to see from preseason week 1. So let's go look at the roster. I think I'm going to have to start making some cuts here. And let's go. We have trade offers for Farrell. Okay, let's see what he's talking about. So, nothing crazy. I don't think we're going to select any of these for Farrell. We don't think that's a big improvement. So let's go manage roster. We don't have to start making cuts yet. Let's go to free agency now that Susan or some other probably the big players signed a little. Let's see what's out here to improve our defense. So obviously we don't need a quarterback. Wide receiver. See if there's any speed. 60 overall, but we can bring back Deshaun Watson, but John Ross is interesting with 95 speed. Let's for $3 million, let's bring John Ross to the active lineup. I think with his speed, he could be a difference maker if he can just get some snaps in. Slow feet don't eat. It's obviously Madden. We could bring back Jared Cook, but I like my two, 3 tight ends I have. Jared Cook would just be a backup at this point. There's no young guys at right tackle that I could see me bringing in that are better than what we have. Left end, right end. We don't need. So we're going to make the decision here on D tackle. We could bring back Gerald McCoy. Malik Jackson wouldn't be a bad option. But what's Sue? Nothing against Sue's right end, but obviously we're going to put him at left. Or we're going to put him at D tackle. Strength high. Finesse high. Block shed high. 313. Kind of slimmer. We're going to bring him in because we'll run a bunch of two D tackles. So that's fine. We're going to bring him in. And right now, I think our linebackers are pretty set. Once we get them to where they need to be. Strong safety. Nothing out there better than what we got. And that's basically it for that. We got the win. We're at 75, so we don't have to make no cuts yet. But we could probably start making cuts, but we'll wait one more week till we have to. We got some upgrades, okay. All right, so we're going to advance the week one more time. Unfortunately, no good trade offers next week. Preseason Week 2, let's see what we have here. We are one. Oh, we lost to New England. Or no, we lost to the, oh my God, the Dolphins. Oh, that was training camp standouts. Who is balling out? Oh, so we are adding. Let's do some pass rush. He's definitely going to find himself in some of our pass rush packages. There, he's shown that he can improve and become a threat. That's good. That's good to hear. We keep that in mind because cuts are coming up. So let's check free agency again. Always keep an eye on free agency. We are going to go to Resign Players once we are into the regular part of the season, which we will show. No movement here that I could see. We could bring back Desmond Trufant. There's players. Tyrell Williams would be a great addition back with his height and how Madden works. John Brown, we could bring him back, but we are not going to because I like what we have here. Oh, we got some burner out there. I don't know. 31 years old. I think I'd rather take on. Oh, we got to bring him back. We got to bring him back. He was a huge part of our lineup, 2 years ago? He made a huge play against the Chargers in real life. And he's been a monster, so we're definitely going to bring him back. We're going to make a recommendation. We're going to go down, and we are going to cut Chris Jones. He wasn't going to make the roster anyways. So we only had to make one cut right there. Let's get into the stats real quick of the player. And then we will go. Stop. Then we will go into the. Sorry about that. My son's next to me. Then we'll go into the next advance and see how we go. So Derek Carr, 2 touchdowns. That's what you like to see. God bless it. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, sacked once. So the line is obviously going to be an issue. 211 yards. Nick Mullins threw 3 picks this time. Stidham's still getting no burn, which I was probably going to cut Stidham in this league because his cap space is like 0 to cut. So, alrighty, Renfro balled. So we're still seeing no Devontae really. 3 catches. Defense, Brown still becoming a monster in the tackling department. Donovan Sue making an impact out the gate with 1 sack. Great to see. My man is still balling. Good to see. Good to hear. So we have some strengths on our offensive line. We will move him to D tackle once this is over. But we will advance the next week. Last preseason game against the Patriots. Let's see how we do. Real life, we are dominating them in practices, but it is what it is. We lost by 7. Let's go to the schedule. See what it's talking about. See how we did. Players. Mullins got some burn still. Again, you'd like to see it. 166, 1 tutty. Derek Carr with two touchdowns, but 1 interception, a sack. 1 sack ain't bad, but when we start getting multiple sacks, we are going to worry a little. Kenyan Drake is really showing why. 2 touchdowns, but he's yardage per attempt. Has he been catching any balls, though? We need to... So 3 catches, 20 yards. We think we're going to get more production out of the young guys. Brown, once again, earning his middle linebacker spot. Perriman will probably be moved to outside linebacker. But that's kind of it. We are down to the cuts. And unfortunately, players got to go. This is just business. It's how it goes. So we are going to go to... We are going to go to managed roster, NFL roster. It's easier to do cuts, I think, from here when you can see everything. So we're going to keep... We got to make some decisions here. We have way too many running backs. We can move him to the practice squad, but I don't think he's worth it. There's 1. Sorry, man. You got to go. Release. We can move. Now, here's the tough decision. I want to keep White. God, the penalty on cutting him is unbelievable. So right now, unfortunately, Amir, in real life, I know you're balling, but right now you're just a casualty. Wide receivers. We got to make some decisions here. Man. Don Ross. Zubber. Gone. Sorry, we gotta let you go, man. Your speed ain't there. Your route running ain't there. Your overall ain't there. You're just a liability at this point. Stoner. Hey, been great knowing you. You got to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 6. We kind of got to make a decision here on a speedster. We will come back to that. These are my 3 tight ends. They're the best ones we got. So unfortunately, release. Don't know where we're at. So we're just cleaning up shop right now. And my fiance is calling me. Give me 1 second. I'm going to have to make a cut. I will be right back. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. I had to get my food order in and I forgot to text her, so that is my fault. We're not going to carry all these left tackles. Oh, man, where's the upside? This guy's older. Unfortunately, my guy, you have been sent your papers. It's left guard. Cotton. When it comes to this, it's just who has the upside. Who can come in and start if a starter goes down. And unfortunately, looks like, oh man, these guys are both strong in their own rights. Guy has a higher awareness. Oh man. Same age too. We're going to just free up the cap room at this point. Ooh, we'll just move him to the practice squad. Let him get some burn with the backups. 2 centers is fine. We got to go with the young rookie here. Sorry, man. You got to go. In real life, you may be starting, but in my franchise, you got to go. Man, this is where it gets tough because I'm going to go just right now. Left outside linebacker. Right outside linebacker right now, just so this doesn't look stupid. God bless it. But what do you guys think of this so far? If you guys like it, subscribe, smash that like button. I'm going to be doing the season, probably half the season, then the other half, or I could just do the whole season at once. What would you guys rather see? The whole regular season, then playoffs potentially? Or would you rather see half, playoffs, off season? Let me know down in the comments. Or if you don't want to see anything, just let me know. I can just stop this right now. It's like, no, we ain't doing that. Actually, he is a linebacker, so we're gonna keep him at linebacker. So we're gonna go back and make some cuts, but let's get him out of here. Our linebacker situation, we will adjust. So let's go left end. Vickers, you got to go. You've probably been balling out a little, but you're just not what we need right now. We got pass rush. Our core pass rushers are amazing. And we're just going to go right there, right end. We're going to move him to D tackle real quick because that's what he's going to be playing for us. Our starting, if not backup situational, probably third down D tackle, sub D tackle. He's too old to be out there every time. Pecco, just a cap casualty at this point, man. It's nothing personal. Left ends, so we need D tackles here. I like this D tackle group. Right, in real life, we need to sign, I think, Ndamukong Suh, but money, man. He wants $9 million. I don't know what our situation is looking like, but I feel like $9 million for a situational third down, fourth down linebacker is too much. Jordan Jenkins, real life, towards ACL, so we're just gonna follow suit, get him out of here, and then we go to the cornerback room. Oh man, the cornerback room. Let's see. This shows a lot here. So these are 3 guys. And I like him. So that's 4 corners basically we got. We're going to keep 5 or 6 on the roster. So it's kind of between, oh man. So I prefer tall guys when it comes to my corners. Awareness on him is a little higher, COD. They're kind of basically the same. So it's coming down to height. Catching, I mean, these guys are very identical. What about man and zone? We may have to give it. Oh man, Johnson, you came back to us. You just couldn't make the roster. I apologize. Brought you in for a little period, just couldn't make it. And then so I think we're gonna cut him and we're gonna call it a day. So let's see where we're at. Are we under the 53 man? I feel like we gotta cut 2 more players. We gotta make 2 more decisions. Alrighty. I guess in this realistic need. Amik. Billings, you're gone. And then Amik, I just don't see him. Oh, we just moved him to the practice squad and we call it a day. So we're at the 53-man lineup. Wherever we're at. So we're going to go into the regular season. Next, in between cuts, between this episode and the next episode, we will get the depth chart together. We will do that. And there is a lot to do here, which I'm going to get into next video. But we're going to go straight to one thing I wanted to do. I cannot. Okay. We're going to go to Resign Players. We're going to see what we're looking at before we get off here. Start negotiating. Ndamukong Suh. It's a lot of money after 1 year, 35. Scheme fit. We will probably not be resigning him, but we'll see what he does. John Ross is not going to be up for the consideration. So Josh Jacobs, only $37 million for a running back. We'll see how he performs this year, but if we can get him, I mean, we can get him a little lower. Maybe we can bring him back. But if he doesn't ball out, there's no need to bring him back. I feel like we got Zamir White ready to take over. Unfortunately, we still got Kenyan Drake on the roster. Perriman, 29-year-old linebacker, about to be 30. That's a lot of money. We'll see. Now, this is going to be the key. We are definitely going to try to get this deal done with Mullins and Rock Yun-Sin. I feel like these are two incredible deals that we can get done. Both not wanting that much. We'll have to see how the season goes, but I feel like they're going to be a pillar for the team in the future. Kenyan Drake, we are definitely not going to, like I said, we are going to keep, we are going to, he's still on the trade block. So we're getting no love, just like in real life for Kenyan Drake. But as right now, he's going to stay on the roster because of the cap hit. Jonathan Abram, big time re-sign. Look at the number he wants. That's so cheap. Hopefully he balls out under the new scheme. 1 in real life and 2 in my simulation. Brown. These are all cheap players. Little older in age, but not 30 yet. So they're good to have for these 2-3 years. And then everyone else, we kind of go, see how he does. We have 4 corners, and we'll just see how he does. Because we still have Nate Hobbs on a rookie contract, which is huge. Foster Moreau has a lot to prove this year if he wants that money. And then everyone else is kind of up in the air. I don't plan on re-signing no offensive line if you come out looking like you did in real life and in this game. But we're heading into week 1. We're going to stop the video right here. We're going to do all this stuff next time on the episode. Thank you guys for the support. If you already haven't subscribed, smash that like button. I appreciate the growth I've been going through. Hope you guys like this franchise rebuild. I've never done one of these. So leave down in the comments also tips that you think I should be doing or how I should be doing it. I appreciate it. Like I said, never did one of these. So your feedback will be awesome. I appreciate you guys. Peace.